Welcome y'all to Unmerciful with Zoe. I'm here with my panel, Roskoe from You Made Roskoe, and Channah from Channah the Real. Channah Speaks the Real. I'm sorry. I'm just opening up this channel, looking for. This is a place for opinions, and we're just uniting the world one reaction at a time. So let's just get further, and we're gonna do a reaction to Tom MacDonald Clown World. It's kind of how I want to start it off.
Yeah.
All right.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why are you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. You can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe in two genders. I'm not mad at the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts.
Anything to stop me anytime, y'all too. Like if y'all want.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But he's giving me a lot of Eminem vibes. It's feeling like when M first popped on the scene, especially with the visuals. You know,
the anti-establishment M.
Yeah, a lot of shock value, anti-establishment. Yeah, so a lot of bird to that. You know, but yeah, no. That's what it's feeling like to me, right off the bat. But
he raises a good point, man. Like, why was people so worried about a wall when everybody has a fence?
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Channah, you got anything to embark on? Or?
Yeah, I got something to say. You know, he's always coming out real hard. Like he is like. This boy be having bullets like rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. You know, he just be coming out tearing up stuff. You know what I'm saying? And his lyrics is always on point. He always got something in there about something homegrown. You know, this is the way I was raised. My parents brought me up, treat everybody as an equal. So he basically saying, I'm not no racist. You know, I ain't got nothing against black folk, and you shouldn't have nothing against me. And basically, don't be blaming me about what's going on. You know, what happened before. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So if you think about me that way. This man is just be he is Eminem-ish.
I think it shows how funny the world is today. Like it's almost unrecognizable from like when we were growing up to a certain point. Yeah. You know, like I mean, like the language is being restricted. You're not able to really have a free thought or opinion. And you know, if it offends somebody, you can't say it. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's
unfortunate that the history, you know, see, he's the new generation. It's unfortunate that history has said, you know, well, you can't say this and you can't, you know, you white, so you can't, you know, you don't like us, and it's just an automatic. That's how you are because you are white. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he's like, look, that ain't me, and that ain't never gonna be me. You know, but you know, that's what history has created, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, another thing I want to touch on too is, I mean, you got to look at it and think about it. He's from Canada. He comes from a place where they don't have freedom of speech. They don't really have. So he was looking inside and he was seeing stuff, and now he's here. He probably sees even more. I mean,
going crazy with the freedom.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, but he's looking like, why would you guys give up these freedoms when, you know what I'm saying, there's places that don't have these freedoms, you know?
Yeah, no.
Like, he comes from a place where literally people get locked up for, you know, possibly misgendering somebody or, you know, get fined. Like, they don't have freedom of speech at all.
That's crazy.
So you saying he's Canadian?
Yeah, he's from Canada.
That's crazy that he would come over here and be talking like this in America.
No, he's an American.
He came over,
he's an American.
Yeah, he's American. He's a citizen here, but he grew up in South Central, South Central, right? And he was living there with Nova, and then he hit it big. Yeah, he hit it big off, I believe it was Dear Rappers, and yeah, and then,
so he came here young to America.
Yeah, he was living in the hood, like barely making rent, like all types of shit. So
okay.
He definitely has seen a lot of facets of America.
Okay.
House have a fence. I believe in two genders. I'm not mad at the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts. We won't always agree. Nope. I don't hate all police. Nope. I don't think that the system's racist. I just think the system hates people. I think fighting violence with more violence is what they want. Viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
I'm gonna say one thing. That jacket looked dangerous as hell. I don't know why that bug just look. The spikes look like extra. Like if you hunch a little bit too much, like you'll stab yourself or something. I don't know why it looked like that with that jacket. I'm sorry.
Is Goldberg somebody with that jacket?
Yeah, no. I mean, imagine like if you took that jacket off and like was beating somebody with that jacket.
That's what I was imagining. Just be like, get out of my way.
Yeah,
hey, what were those wrestlers that had the spikes?
That was the
Animal
the
and was it?
oh yeah, no, you talking about like if you talking about like the Road Warriors, because they did that, but I know Demolition did that after them. But yeah, no, the Road Warriors, they was the first ones that had the spikes running in there. I love the Road Warriors too. That's greatest tag team ever, by the way. Greatest tag team ever.
I don't beg the difference, but yeah, I can't think of nothing to fight with it. But right now, I might come with it.
I'm just saying, okay.
Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. When I was a child, the only races that we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win. Then we stopped playing with each other.
Hey, that was real. He just said when I was young, the only races I cared about was the races I didn't win.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wish everybody was afforded that luxury of like thinking like that.
But I mean, when you're a kid, you don't think about it like
no,
that.
No, you're not thinking about it. Yeah, and that's great, But yeah, no, I really wish that was the case. You can go ahead, Channah. That's all I got to say about it.
No, I mean, this song is basically about, for him, this song is basically about, racial issues and how it's just a big smokescreen and it's not what everybody think it is. But because you have media that's a powerful outlet out here and separating the people, blinding the people, brainwashing the people into thinking that we are against one another, when really we are, we're very much alike. I mean, if he grew up in South Central LA, I mean, that's where I'm from. I'm from LA. So, to get everybody on this eye to eye level, you know what I mean? And just stop with, if I'm saying something about my community, don't mean I don't like somebody else. If you say something about your community, it's what you have for your community. Or we say something about collectively as a whole. It shouldn't always have to come off as you being racist. You know what I'm saying? Or are you against somebody? Are you prejudiced? So he deals with this a lot. And he's one of these people that can basically, he's colorblind.
No, I mean, and it goes on to the anti-establishment too. It's like he's basically like you were saying with the media, like it's the government that does this to us. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely an agenda that's pressed, and that's why it's so confusing now. Because I mean, like we were talking earlier, like it feels like 1984, like some Orwell shit. Like it literally is so. I mean, we're so divided.
And for him to always say it's the system. I'm sorry, so go ahead.
No, you're good.
For him to point out the system, like this is like reminds me of like again, like I can recall Tupac talking about the system. I can recall Public Enemy talking about the system. Like, I mean, it's always a lot of talk about the system coming from, the black rappers or, black people. But then, if it seems like if we talk about the system, it's like, no, it ain't. That's not what it is. Get over it. But then he's coming out here and he's saying it, and it's because, when we say it, it's like, get over it. Don't talk about it. But he's talking about it. He's basically validating what it is, the system.
Yeah,
which is the beast, you know?
Yeah. No, and I think a lot of people just I think a lot of people know it, but they don't really do anything to do about it because they get blinded by all the shiny shit. You know, they get blinded by all the materialistic shit because that's the type of life we live now. Like, it's not. I mean, it's kind of like we need to be stripped down back to the basics for us to actually appreciate the shit we have. And I think he's taking it all off. You know, he's basically, like you said, he's attacking it all at once. And yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of shit in that song. But Roskoe, you got anything?
No. I mean, I agree with y'all points about it. There was one thing that he said about like the people being the racist and not the system being racist. And there's some, you know, there are some systematic things, at least in my view, that are happening, you know, I believe still to this day from a systematic level that influence some things that end up hurting a certain color more than it does another. Now, to go back to his point about, you know, it being the people, I do agree with that, you know, that, but those same people, there's people in places that, you know, they can affect some things, you know, and so that's where the systematic part of it comes in, and nobody never really stresses that for real when they say it can't be the system, it can't be the system. Well, it can if there's people in places to move the machine that happen to have these ideals, you know. So it's just something to think about, I think, you know.
No, I mean, I definitely do feel you, but you have elitism on all sides. So it's like power brings that hunger, you know, you just want to keep having more. And yeah, I mean, definitely we do have, there's stupid people. They're just dumb people that still react to the skin of, or the color of somebody's skin rather than the content of their character. But I don't know. I think it's used against us a lot more to divide us because of the fact. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it's not as prevalent as what the government is actually doing to all the people. Because we're all stuck in this boat regardless, you know.
That could be the case. That could be the case. I know that the media over perpetuates and does all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So it could be a case that what people are thinking that they are experiencing or seeing as the experience as a whole being more pronounced than it really is. But no, I just think it's something to think about because I don't know for certain. You know what I mean? It's not like I could tell you for certain that thing, you know. So
well, yeah, that's the thing, is we're all looking through life through little windows anyway. So it's like, yeah.
No, I'm making assumptions, you know.
And he got a lot of lyrics, like these bars. Like, he got there's a lot going on in this one song. But he's trying to unveil the plot, you know, the Wizard of Oz, if you will. You know, he's trying to show you who the man is behind the mask. You know, the person who's, you know how the Wizard of Oz told man, this ain't no man, this is just a regular old man, you know.
It's the man behind the curtain.
Man, that was what I'm gonna say. Yep, the man behind the curtain, pulling that curtain down. So that's what he's doing, you know. Yep. Good, another good one.
We're only halfway there.
They started noticing the color of our skin. Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots. We love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise to the rate of inflation, and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think the world owes us something. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk.
All the phones got smart,
but the people got dumb. That was real.
Right.
Something I say all the time. Something I say all the time.
You know what I call it? I call it take knowledge. 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 That's what I call it.
Okay, I was all right. Take knowledge. No, that's
take knowledge.
That's
take knowledge. They taking the knowledge and they making the computers and the phones and all that stuff smarter than your brain.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people. Yeah, you got to Google shit all the time. People really don't know anything. I mean, look at the phone. Look at something as simple as not knowing a phone number, just because you have the option to just press the name. You know? Just that, just dumbing you down.
Now you don't even need a number for Messenger. You can just call somebody. You can
exactly.
Just, you don't even
you
need
hit the
numbers
picture.
no more.
They're dumbing it down. You just hit the picture.
Yep.
We care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk. We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. No, I think picking sides divides. It's probably what has got us here. United States is great regardless. That's what we forgot in here. Black lives matter. All lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is shutting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud. Painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. They tell you be yourself and then they judge you on the internet till everybody hates you for it. If Jesus was alive, I swear to God they all would cancel him, cause lately being negative's the real new normal. Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack, they lie, it's facts. My generation needs a bunch of free condoms, cause common sense ain't that common. This is what they wanted, this is how they planned it. This is to control everyone on the planet. Then we put each other in caskets, protest and panic, and they take advantage to manage the damage. We won't always agree, no, freedom doesn't come free. No, there was people fighting, dying overseas, so that you could have freedom and be home. I think the elites are real, but they ain't drinking baby's blood. They're creating chaos so they have something to save you from. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for?
Oh, who the hell's drinking baby's blood?
No, he was talking about, he said he believes in elites, but he doesn't believe they're drinking baby's blood, adrenochrome. Okay. He's saying, you know what I'm saying, they're it's like some Munchausen syndrome, like they hurt you just so to be your savior, like, and that's what government does all the damn time. I don't see how people don't see it. Like all this free shit they give away, it ain't free, man.
We paying for it right now. We about to pay right now.
We're about to pay a whole lot more. I mean, all the truckers in Canada, like, I mean, all the supplies where they're gonna come from. Everybody eats off of what shit that comes off a truck. So I don't know, man. It's definitely a little dreary, but
yeah. You know, I like this I don't know. I mean, he do the clown thing, but this face right here reminds me of, only thing is he got his in black. But if he is trying to say or you know, give some kind of representation of the Joker from the Batman, you know, that's a pretty deep statement, you know.
This is complete anarchy right now.
Yeah, that it reminds me of that. That's what it reminds me of.
Very Joker-esque. Yeah.
No, shout out to a couple of truckers out there too. Shout out to Pete and shout out to Nick. I know a couple.
Oh, those are personal truckers.
Shout out to my brother. My brother is a trucker. Shoot.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the truckers, man. Y'all
all of them. Yeah.
I mean, shout out to the military.
I mean, the truckers in the military, man. Shoot, that's the front line.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they give us the freedoms that we take advantage of every day. You know, I mean, a lot of people can't live like
these politicians ain't doing a dang on thing.
They just protect themselves.
Yep, little boys, big grown men and bodies, little boys, whatever you want to say, you know what I mean? You know, and that's what he's talking about. You know, they just sitting back and watching how they can control everybody.
Yeah, definitely. You got anything to add, Roskoe?
No, we can keep it going.
Keep it going.
Save you from Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns.
I agree with that
They're all
totally.
stupid and they're proud. Painted smiles.
You got anything to add to that, or you just
no? I do. I just want to say he's right about that. Like I do agree that, you know, whoever the powers and that's controlling these systems, the Black Lives Matter, all lives matter, that actually puts them in place, and then kind of, you know, has them colliding against each other. But yeah, that's what they do, bro. That's what they do. You know, they set it up, and it will lead to, it is leading to a kind of racial unrest that's got people all amped up, and it really don't be like that. You know, when you throw people together regardless of whatever, and they kind of just let go of the stereotypes and all that, people is cool.
Yeah.
It's when you throw all that other shit in there is when they start, you know, now they start looking at each other different, and they start realizing like, oh yeah, you do live a different lifestyle than me, so I'm supposed to not understand. And you know, it's just weird, man. We could
But
go
you know where the power is. The power is for us to, and this may just be my own opinion, but I think the power that the unity is gonna come from is in music like this, because you know, if see, that's why this kind of music is not gonna be played on a mainstream, because it's too much of reprogramming. Music is powerful. Words are powerful. And if you got words like this, I'm not thinking about going next door, shooting up my neighbor. You know, I ain't thinking about, you know, being to get somebody because of the color of their skin, or, you know, I'm not thinking about, you know, things that cause us to have these rifts and divisions between us. You know, even though I'm not like that anyway. I love people, period. But I mean, the music, entertainment, and sports, they know it brings people together. And that's why they corrupt it. That's why they do so much to make sure that this music is corrupt. It's corrupt. It's corrupt. They make sure that. They make sure your TV is corrupt. They make sure your music is corrupt. Hell, your water ain't even good. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that is definitely true. I mean, it's all predictive programming. It's fucked up.
And predictive programming, I mean, don't let me go there, because see, the thing is with the predictive programming is that's something that's already been that they've shown you in plain sight that's getting ready to happen. So think about all the movies. Yeah, they corrupt your movies too. All the movies, all the sitcoms, all these things. Purge. We saw Purge. Purge is gonna happen.
Yeah, especially now, like you said, it's building up a civil war. Like that could very well be.
That's basically what they've been trying to do. They was hoping that it would happen this last time, but it just didn't. It didn't happen, you know. But I'm praying and hoping that, you know, that it doesn't. And they trying to make, you know, he's addressed it from the pandemic on down to everything right now. I mean, he's a whole history, but this man knows history. Yeah, he knows his history. He knows history.
Well, and even to touch on what Roskoe was talking about, you know how, I mean, I think sometimes like you said, people get along, but then when they like throw in, it doesn't even have to be people involved, but you just like, you have that narrative that's just thrown in there, and it's kind of like almost mob mentality where everybody's just fighting each other, and because of something that somebody else said, not not because anything like that, you know.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
We could finish this little song. It's only a couple.
The world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud. Painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
Shout out to Nova for a good video too.
Yeah, most definitely.
See, he fine right there. Dang, that's the first time I really seen his face. Dang, so why you take the dang old thing up? Let me see his face.
No, you a little too thirsty over there.
A little too
I'm
thirsty.
not thirsty. I saw an attractive
Get you some
man.
water.
Let me go.
Yeah, you need a
No,
McThirsty
let me see
sandwich.
his face.
You
There
need
you
a
go.
McThirsty sandwich right now.
I don't need no thirsty sound. I'm not even into that word. I don't even like that word. If I want to see something that look good, I want to see it.
That's your woman crush?
No, I just didn't ever really see his face, and I just saw his face right there. He's handsome.
Okay.
You do live in a
I'm
clown
just
world. No,
saying
I'm
he's
just
handsome.
No, man. Shout
Sorry,
out to
guys,
the.
he's handsome.
What do you think, Channah? Since you're already talking, let's hear your. Anything else you have to say about the video?
Like I said, man, shout out to T Mac. You know, I'm talking about T Mac, man. You know, I'm talking about, I don't know when you was out here, out there in LA or whatever, but I'm from there too. I just want to say that T Mac goes hard to paint. He go hard to paint, like MJ in the paint. You know what I'm saying? He got it coming on every song. You know what I mean? I mean, this man, I admire his intelligence. I admire his heart. I admire his passion. I admire his dedication to, trying to wake up the masses and brainwash us, okay, into the right programming, okay? You know what I'm saying? Into the right mindset, and he's working overtime to do it. And I hope the mainstream media and the mainstream radio stations and Breakfast Club or wherever he can go, to get his music out there and these words can be heard so that our children can hear this stuff, because I'm gonna tell my son, you need to listen to this because it's like listening to a book, audio, it's like
And that's why we do reactions to him, man, so we can push that music out there, that positivity.
Yep.
Okay.
Good idea.
You got anything else, Roskoe? All right, go ahead, Channah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. I'm good.
No, she said it. The activism part of Tom is probably the part of him that speaks out to me the most. As she said, it takes a lot of conviction to put yourself out there, against the forces where everything is going the other way. So when you're going against the grain, you're gonna be fighting against a lot of stuff. And he only speaks on a lot of the stuff that he probably fights in his everyday. I know there's always talks about that. I mean, we deal with some stuff, me and you on my platform with just strikes and stuff like that, claims being thrown, copyright claims and all that. But like, these are fights that he has to fight for the people, who are doing what we doing, because he'll go out there and fight for the little guys like us, so he's putting all that passion and stuff like that. He fights a lot of fights. I know he's also fighting for the truckers, him and Adam. I know that he puts himself out there, and I can really respect that, and his music is a reflection of what not only his mindset, but just how he's willing to put that out there on the forefront without caring, so I like that.
No, and I definitely think that he has a lot of balls for, going out there like y'all said and saying stuff that a lot of people are thinking, but maybe they're too afraid to say, and he has the platform to say it. So why not just put it out there? Just to unite. Because if we did unite, the government could have held us back. The government wouldn't be able to. So just something to think about, man, while you're living in clown world.
Yep.
Real talk.
That's true.
Real talk.
Agreed. Great shows, though. Show, man.
Yeah, look at those.
No, yeah, I'd like to thank y'all for being part of this tonight.
Yeah, no, I had to be here to help you bust your cherry, bro. We cherry busted.
Hey,
cherry.
You were there for the first and the second time. No,
right. Cherry busted. Yeah, man.
No, it's all love, man. Again, like, comment, subscribe. You may Roskoe. He has his own page. It's in the links. I gotta get Channah Speaks the Real in the links too. But show some support, show some love. peep in. You might not agree with everything everybody says on it, but you know, it's still uniting us. You know, come from a space for respect. That's all it is. You know, everybody's able and has an opinion. So just putting that out there. And I mean, you can respectfully disagree, but just show the respect to listen, maybe, and shit, you might find something else that you didn't know.
Yeah.
Support my
I
man.
agree.
Support my man.
Definitely. But if nobody else got anything to say, yeah, we're just gonna end it up for the night, and probably see you tomorrow while we're doing the White Boys. Calhoun and Tom McDonald. So
yeah,
definitely
right.
jump on that.
Yes, tomorrow. More than likely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All
right, y'all. Well, y'all have a good night and take it easy.
Peace.